Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Fish Out of Water podcast. You're here with me, Matheaus, and Isaac.
Yes, sir.
Today, we're going to be going over basketball as usual, a little recap of Summer League, and then we're going to jump into some football for the first time. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, no, I'm not really excited. Football season finally coming back. Pretty fun of Summer League around. So yeah, let's just get into it.
And before we start, I do want to pay homage to the runner-up GOAT, my personal favorite athlete of all time, entering the Hall of Fame. There he is. I got my jersey. Don't worry, we got helmets, signatures, Super Bowl confetti. I'm going to have to add tonight. I mean, not tonight, but this year, we're getting another championship.
Bro, you. All right, then. Anyways, sorry. Well, we'll talk about the Broncos later.
Disclaimer: I don't think they're gonna win the championship with Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater. Oh goodness. Anyways, go ahead.
All right, we'll quickly touch on Summer League. All right, we have to talk about Aaron Nesmith dropping 33 points. First of all,
yeah, we might have to run the clip here. We gotta hear what you said,
dude. This guy cannot do anything at the NBA level. They played zone, and this guy was playing man once. It was like so embarrassing. He always misses his rotations, bro. He doesn't get anything right. As a lottery pick, he was projected to be like this like high scorer or something. I don't know why the Celtics drafted Aaron Nesmith instead of trading the pick, bro. First of all, Nesmith will never do that again. I guarantee it. Second, his 33 points was a bad 33 points too. All it was catch and shoot threes. I'll give him this.
What's wrong with that?
Bro, it's not sustainable. That's the thing, bro. That's not the thing. It's not sustainable because all it is just catch and shoot threes, bro. He had that one like jab step that was pretty nice and he broke the guy, but never happening again. I guarantee it. I'll say this though. He does do something at an average NBA level though, and that is shoot a three, wide open three. So I'll give congratulations, Aaron Nesmith. You might not be the worst player in the NBA, but you're pretty damn close to it.
I'm salty.
No, I'm not salty, bro. I guarantee you Nesmith will never do that again, bro. Aaron Nesmith, you went from worst player to second worst player. Now, my worst player that actually plays in the NBA, Solomon Hill. Congrats, Nesmith. You're better than Solomon Hill, bro. Congrats.
Wow. Hey, what about Batum? Don't forget about that. You made some crazy takes.
Bro, what did I say? What did I say?
Hey, the night you slept on him, his rim protection. You saw it. Check our Instagram.
Oh my God, dude.
Check the Instagram.
Dude, that's not happening, bro. That's not happening, bro. Ever again, bro. I guarantee it. All right. And quickly, I love what I see from Jalen Suggs. I'm not surprised with anything I'm seeing from him. He's electric, super athletic, shifty, smooth. You know.
He's got like he's one of those heart players. Like that block at the end. He's got the range. He can finish.
Yeah, man. That's a championship point guard right there.
Yeah, he's gonna be special.
Yeah, man. And there's Jalen Green.
Let's talk about the Jalen Green Cunningham matchup.
Yeah, so I know Jalen Green dropped like 26 or whatever, but
Cunningham at 25, I believe.
25. I'm pretty sure, like from that matchup, I'm pretty sure Cade is better than Jalen, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm on the other side. I think
Jalen's better.
Dude, Jalen's moves. Okay, Cade's like more polished, but Jalen's first step and his three and his step back are ridiculous. Like he's so quick, and I feel like Cade's more refined. Like he's got, I don't want to say a better skill set, but a more like technical skill set than Jalen. But watching that game, I just felt like Jalen Green had a step on him every play.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Jalen, like the better athlete is Jalen Green. No,
yeah, definitely
not even close. Cade is pretty. He's not that quick footed. But dude, I'm telling you, Cade Cunningham does so many things better than Jalen Green, dude. And like from that game, what I saw him do, get to the paint consistently, make the right pass, play defense. I think Cade's just a better player. I think Jalen's a better pure scorer though.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I feel like Cade's playmaking and IQ is definitely higher, but I think Jalen Green is more of a bucket, but he's a little flashier.
Oh, buckets don't win you championship, bro. I'm telling you.
Really?
They don't.
MJ, Kobe.
How about LeBron?
LeBron's not a bucket, man.
Exactly. He's not a bucket, but he still gets.
That's why he only has 3 rings.
He gets 4 rings, bro.
4,
what do you mean?
No, 3 rings. The bubble ring. The bubble ring.
Bro, you're salty. If the Clippers won the championship, you would not be saying this, bro. I guarantee it.
Nah, bro. But no, look what happened in the bubble. Nothing has stayed the same since the bubble. Where's TJ Warren?
TJ Warren's been injured.
Okay, is he still Kobe?
No. Okay, that's just one player. One
year?
abnormality, bro. That's one.
What about the Heat last year?
Bro, you were on the Heat, bro. The Heat. You like the Heat, bro. I told you.
Like the Heat.
Dude,
What about Tyler Hero? What about Tyler Hero?
Bro, Tyler Hero had a bad year this year, bro.
Was it the Devin Booker Suns? They won, what, 8 straight games?
Okay, yeah, guess what? They're made the NBA Finals, bro. Yeah.
No, this year was. We haven't had
exactly. You're contradicting yourself now because you said this year. Like, this year is abnormal. It's more legitimate than the bubble.
This year is injuries. Last year was the bubble.
Bro, but dude, at least in the bubble, the players play. You know what I mean? Except Kevin Durant and Kyrie. That's it.
Hey, man. Until I see TJ Warren turn back to Kobe, I'm not believing it.
Bro, oh my goodness, bro. Are you kidding me?
Who else? There were more young players who went crazy. I guess Jamal Murray, but we didn't see him play last year.
Bro, Jamal Murray is so good, bro. What do you mean?
Donovan Mitchell went crazy in the bubble too, but he did really well.
He's legitimately insane though.
Yeah.
Bro, dude. No. 4 rings.
3 rings.
And then 4. Anyways, Emmanuel quickly is looking pretty good.
Yeah. He's looking good.
I mean, dropped like 30, 20.
I mean, I don't know if he makes things better though.
Wait, what's up?
I feel like developing, but I don't know if... Oh, I said that he's developing really well, but I don't know if he makes the Knicks better.
Bro, he does. I think he does. He's like a really nice piece, to be honest.
I don't know. I feel like the Knicks are the Knicks. They're just... I like him right now, though.
Yeah, I think they're good. They're definitely in the playoffs this year, bro.
Yeah.
LiAngelo Ball. How you feel about LiAngelo, man?
Yo, he's got a strap. I can't lie. Like, he's got a quick release. He's like popping off screens. I don't know if you saw the video today of him just like flicking it in from like half court.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was crazy. I mean, I never saw him as an NBA player, but I also never saw him as like a catch and shoot, like off the ball mover. So, I mean, if he can like ride that, there's always a roster spot for players like that, you know, who can move off the ball, come off back screen, shoot threes. So he could have a good career in the league. I mean, I don't see him as a superstar, but he can play.
Yeah, bro, definitely. I was so wrong about LiAngelo because literally all the film I had on LiAngelo was his high school trips, and he'd literally he'd be posting up from the 3-point line and shooting fadeaways from the 3. It's like,
I know, yeah. And he used to bulldoze more too. Like,
yeah, he lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he can move a lot.
He did. Now he's playing like a Klay Thompson almost, you know.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. He's not Klay Thompson, right?
Yeah, so he changed his game.
Yeah, for sure. There's also Max Strus, who's been going off on the Heat. He just hit that really insane game winner against the Memphis Grizzlies. Honestly, I've liked this guy since I saw him last year when he started playing for the Heat. He's just a nice shooter, you know. He's a little slow, but I like his build. He's good at coming off screens. Yeah, I think he can be like a better version of Ben McLemore, you know. So yeah, and I think that covers most of. I'm sure we're missing a lot of summer league, but we just wanted to quickly.
And then last note on my Clippers, I raved about my Clippers draft, but those players, man, like Brandon Boston Jr. and Keon Johnson, they're raw. Like, I watched the games.
I'm telling you, man, bro, Keon is raw, bro.
But their physical specimen and their upside is ridiculous. But they need a couple years of just like.
Yeah, no, that's why I was so confused with the Clippers taking those guys, because none of them can help right now, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I don't want to hear anything about McClung. Man, he's already becoming like the next Caruso.
Yo, McClung's nice, man. I like him. He's solid. He looks pretty solid. He makes good plays.
Oh, Laker media, man.
He's not as good as Alex.
They're trying to make him Caruso.
He's not as good as Caruso. He's not even close. He's like smaller.
No, the media is trying to make him Caruso.
He's not a natural cutter like Caruso or a defender, but hey, Mac McClung's nice, you know.
He don't get up.
Dude, I know. I don't know. He's all right though. I'm not mad at him. I mean, there's not really much for the Lakers because we have like 0 picks because of the Anthony Davis trade. But yeah. Okay, so now let's get into football. And just to give some background information about how we got into football, since this is our first I don't want to say episode, but it's the first time we're going to talk about football as a podcast. So obviously Matt is a Broncos fanboy, and go ahead and talk about your story, Matt.
Oh, my football story?
Yeah, like how you got into it and stuff.
Sure. My family's from Colorado. My whole dad's side, so I just grew up Broncos everything.
Cool. I'm a Rams fan. I'm not as diehard as Matt is, clearly, but I mean, I got into it because of fantasy football a couple of years ago. I just chose the Rams because LA area, you know, and no one picking the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we want to first go over the NFC South division. That's with Tampa Bay, Carolina, Atlanta, and New Orleans. And the reason for that is because Tampa Bay just came off a Super Bowl dub, and might as well start with the champs, right? So in this division, we want to first project Tampa Bay. All right. So Matt, how'd you like the offseason? What do you expect from this? What do you expect from them this year?
Bay Buccaneers had a beautiful offseason. We know their roster last year, defense and offensively, was absolutely loaded. That's why Brady chose to go there in the first place. And only in the NFL do you have teams where it's like your team's perfect and all you need is a quarterback. I would argue that Denver's that right now. There's a lot of teams like that. You could argue the Browns. But that was Tampa Bay. They were 5-11. The roster's perfect, but they bring in Brady. They win the Super Bowl. You go into the offseason. You know, you got a salary cap. What do you do? Somehow they get Devontae David back. The Shaq Barrett takes a little less money. He resigns. Vita Vea stays. You get Chris Godwin on the franchise tag. I believe Antonio Brown. Did Antonio stay or?
Yeah, he resigned.
He resigned. They kept their cornerbacks intact. Everything about that roster stayed intact, and they didn't really add a piece. They also kept Fournette and Ronald Jones, but they didn't add a piece or lose pieces. But in football, that is huge. So I think Tampa Bay, if you were to say like sideways, down or up, definitely went up. They're getting better. Their roster stayed intact. I don't see a scenario in which they lose this division. I mean, I think Tampa Bay is probably the favorite. You have anything to add?
Dude, I mean, yeah, everything you said. There's like, oh my God, everything about that team is disgusting. Like the receiving core, O-lineman is top 5 minimum. I mean, they're just getting better because last year they lost their tight end, OJ Howard. And he's just coming back. He's better than Gronk at this point of Gronk's career. I think OJ Howard's better. They're getting back Vita Vea. It's just, and while keeping everybody. So like that's unheard of because most people would take money instead of, you know, running it back. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just Tom Brady being a GOAT. So
especially in the NFL, when a team like stays intact to this degree, you know their culture is right. And whether you credit Arians or Brady, something about Tampa makes players want to play there. And chemistry-wise, it's not going to get better than that. This team is terrifying next year.
Yeah.
Especially for the Cowboys.
The only thing I could like really criticize them for is taking Kyle Trask's second round, I think. I understand taking a backup quarterback is important. But I think he was the wrong quarterback to pick because I really think he's a horrible quarterback. That's just me. Other than that, that's like the only thing I have against Tampa Bay this offseason. They're clear. They should be the favorites to repeat as champions this year again. Yeah. If like they weren't going to repeat, what do you think would hold them back?
I mean, their chemistry is great. The only thing I could see is age on
Yeah.
the edge of Brady. As if, you know how like Peyton Manning at like 38, MVP candidate, 39, awful.
Yeah.
So it's possible that Brady might hit that peak this season. I don't think he will, but if Brady just isn't what he used to be, that can cause the team to fall apart. But if Brady it's just a fraction of what he is as the GOAT, they're at least gonna get to the second, third round in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Worst case
Definitely.
scenario.
Yeah. I mean, Brady. Yeah, bro. I mean,
Or injuries, of course.
yeah, that's the thing though, because more than like Brady sucking, it's also like because a lot of their players are. I think Levante is like 29 or something like that,
Mhm.
and he's one of their biggest contributors on defense. A lot of it can be injuries, but also I think they can be a little better corner. To be honest, it's
Yeah,
not.
I was about to say their cornerbacks are thin. Like I like some of their safeties, but their
Yeah,
secondary isn't elite. What makes them good is their front seven, because their front seven puts so much pressure on the quarterback.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, but you don't really need a cornerback, to win. You know what I'm saying? They just have to be good enough. So,
Yeah.
and I think all of them are good between, Carlton Davis. I know he got smoked by Tyreek in that one game, but
He got him back in the Super Bowl.
yeah, they're good enough, Yeah, so I think Matt and I both have Tampa Bay winning this division by far.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough for them to lose. I mean, unless they get some injuries on their front seven and their secondary gets kind of worked, but I really don't see that happening.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think the record's going to be?
There's a lot of 17-0ers out there, like a lot.
17-0?
Yeah, some person put a bet. I think they put like 40 grand on Tampa Bay going 17-0.
Dude, that's not happening, bro.
I'm sorry. If I know anything about a Brady run team, they're not gonna gas it for a 17-0. They're gonna make sure everyone's healthy. They don't really need as much reps as they did last year because the team's pretty much the same. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're gonna go 13-4. I think there's a few games they're just not gonna play that good. They're gonna rest their guys up. I just don't see them going all out this offseason. And I don't like any of them on fantasy, not one player. So I'd stay away from Tampa. I really would.
Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about fantasy in another podcast, but yeah, so I have them going 12-5. I think it's like the same thing. Yeah. I mean, they should be the favorites to win this division. Probably the favorites in the NFC division, the NFC conference like, as a whole. So, yeah.
Do you see them sweeping the division?
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
You think?
I think
they'll lose one.
No. I think it's more realistic that they sweep the division than losing a game, to be honest.
So you have them losing 5 out of their 9 games out of division?
Yeah. I have to see their schedule real quick. But I think also a lot of it can be injuries.
I know they got
I'm just predicting that they get injured.
Exactly. I know they got the Cowboys in week 1.
Yeah, they'll probably win. Wait. Okay. Let's see. I mean, they're going to play New England, the Rams, Dolphins, Bears, Giants. I mean, that's scheduled.
The Rams will be a tough game. I'm going to it. I honestly don't think the Cowboys are prepared for the Bucs. Dak Prescott, I don't know if you heard about the MRI, but he's getting another MRI. He says that his throwing shoulder doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Okay, now that I think about they're also playing oh wait, no, they're not. I mean, dude, their schedule is so easy.
Yeah, I see the Bucs just ripping Dak Prescott and Zeke. I think it's going to be an ugly week 1. We'll get to the Falcons. Rams will be a tough game. But man, the schedules, because they're playing the NFC least.
The only guys I could see them really having a chance is like the Cowboys, maybe.
Yeah, but they're playing in week 1. I don't think the Cowboys are ready.
Yeah, I don't think the football team maybe.
This 17-0, it's possible. I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna go ahead and say they go. I think they're gonna go 15-2.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not losing to Tua. I mean, the only teams I could see.
No, it's just because it's just one game, you know.
I'm gonna say they lose one divisional game, and then they're either gonna lose to the Rams or who do they play? Or the Colts.
The Patriots, the Colts,
or not the Colts. I'm gonna say they either lose to the Rams or the Bills. So I'm gonna say they go 15-2.
They're playing the Bills? Oh yeah, they are.
No chance they lose to the Patriots. Are you kidding me? Brady's gonna rip Belichick a new one.
We'll get to the Patriots eventually, but I think there's a chance the Patriots beat them.
Nah, Brady won't let that happen.
Bro, it's not. Dude, Brady's 47 now or something. He's not 47.
44. Come on. Winning a Super Bowl at 44. That's crazy.
I know, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's tough because, at the end of the day, they're shockers. Remember the Rams lost to the Jets last year?
Yeah, that's why I think they're gonna lose one divisional game.
Yeah. I mean, 14-2. I mean, 15-2 sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
I'll go 14-3 because I'll say the Patriots beat them, dude.
We both changed our picks.
Dude, it's because we don't look at the schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots. I mean, not the Patriots. The Bucks are just so loaded.
I mean, I know it's a way too early prediction, but I would not be surprised if the Bucks repeat. But they definitely can.
They should be the favorites.
They are. They're the Vegas favorites.
Yeah, they should be. All right. Tampa Bay. Not much going on there. They're just insanely good.
Yeah.
Now we'll go to Carolina. They got a new quarterback in town, Mr. Sam Darnold. They had a busy draft too. They got J.C. Horn, a lot of defensive players.
They did. They really did.
They got a backup running back, Chuber.
I personally think they messed up not taking Surtain. I'm not complaining.
You don't at all.
J.C. Horn is okay. This is my comparison. I would say Cade Cunningham would be like Surtain, and then J.C. Horn would be more like Jalen Green. He's a little more physically gifted, but Surtain's mechanics, he's so refined at such a young age. The way he comes out of breaks, and a lot of it, his dad was an amazing cornerback, so he kind of had a different come up, and he played under Saban.
Yeah.
He was guarding NFL ready receivers in college and locking them up. He's ready to go now.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't looked at much Surtain and Horn film myself, so I'm not too sure. But at the end of the day, I think the Panthers taking a corner it was a reach because they were pick 8?
They were, 8th pick.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a reach because I think Horn was projected 15 or something.
Yeah.
But, hey, they needed a corner. They got their guy, so they just got their guy.
Their secondary is depleted. I still think it is.
They got one of the best safeties in the league, bro. Jeremy Chin.
And then they also signed AJ Boye, who's a little old, but he's definitely still got value.
Actually, the Panthers aren't looking too bad,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'll make the playoffs this year, but there's they can look competent, because last year with Teddy Bridgewater, the offense was just so limited,
Yeah, offensively, I love their weapons. I think you and I both do. They did lose Curtis Samuel, who I actually think is more valuable than people think because he's got a back, But they holding on to Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore. DJ, they're both young. They're different. They complement each other well. Robbie's more of a PPR machine, where DJ Moore will get you more Galladay, Cortland Sutton numbers. Yeah. 5 catches for
120 yards. Yeah. How do you feel about Sam Darnold, man? They traded a 2nd-round pick from
this whole team right now is on Sam Darnold's shoulders because he has the potential. He has the upside to have a breakout year, a lot like Carson Wentz's MVP run, where he was runner-up. He can do it with this team. This team's ready to go.
You think you see him as a Wentz type of player?
Yes, his upside is there. honestly, I see Zach Wilson in him very similar. I know you love Zach Wilson, so you're about to get mad.
Beast, bro.
But if you watched like his pro day, like he was flinging the ball 70 yards, back
Dude,
foot, raining.
No, but the thing is with me, like Sam Darnold, like I'm never gonna question his arm talent because dude, arm talent gets you just so far in the league. Like Jared Goff has an incredible arm, but it's not like he's not like that good, you know. Who else has a good arm? That's Carson Wentz has an incredible arm, but look at last year, you know.
Let's be real. Drew Lock has an
incredible arm, and like he still hasn't shown like how good, you know, he hasn't been that good, you know.
But Darnold has never had time because you like Zach Wilson's current Jets roster. Don't try to like Darnold's Jets roster. That was atrocious. Like,
yeah, no, Darnold got screwed over.
So this is his moment. If he, you know, kind of sits back, his O-line's better. He's got a defense. He's got better weapons. Darnold could be great this year. He could be fantastic. He could be an MVP candidate. Like he has that upside.
I wouldn't say MVP candidate because I don't think they're good enough to make the playoffs. But I'm not sold on Darnold, to be honest, because I've seen some stuff on him where he's not really like comfortable in the pocket. He's not consistent with his reads.
I mean, I wouldn't be comfortable.
Joe Flacco last year was like low-key outplaying him, you know?
I guess Flacco's a game manager. I guess the only way to win with the Jets is to game manage. So
Joe Flacco had some throws, man. He had some throws last year, dude.
He had a couple of throws against my Broncos.
But yeah, I mean, Carolina's super interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all on Darnold. This is his moment. I like Darnold. I'm rooting for him. I think he can rise to the occasion. I also think Darnold is a fantasy sleeper, a late, like last round pick. If you just want to take a shot on a quarterback who might break out, he's there for you. So,
all
right.
I don't know about fantasy, but yeah. All
right. Record wise,
I think in divisional games, they're gonna lose twice to Tampa, and I think they'll lose once to the Saints. So I think they'll go like 5-3, probably somewhere there.
You said 5-3
or 4-4. They might lose once or twice to the Saints.
Oh, even. Divisional. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm talking division. Overall, I mean, they're playing the Jets, Saints. I mean, they're playing the Texans, Eagles. I mean, they're playing the NFC East, though. That's the thing. I'd bet on them going slightly under 500. I'll go 8-9, something like that.
Under 500?
Yeah, or 9 or 8, somewhere there. It's like 8 or 9 or 9 or 8. Somewhere there. I don't think they'll reach 10 wins, though.
Really?
Yeah. You think so?
I'm going to put them at 11-6. Maybe
11-6?
I'm going to go 11-6, maybe even 12-5. I'm going to go 11 to 12 wins.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Well, you haven't talked about C-Mac yet. Like, that matters. C-Mac's going to take a lot of pressure.
Okay, C-Mac is a given, though, bro.
I know, but he takes a lot of pressure off Darnold. I think Darnold's going to have a big year. I think I'm hoping he does. I think he's going to have a great year with this receiver, new system, new running back. I think the secondary is much improved. It's nothing special. I think they should handle, like, look at their schedule. This is not tough at all. They get to play like,
I mean, dude, like, don't think like they're ahead of like the Cowboys, you know, or that Washington football team or Cardinals.
I put them at the same level as those teams, except their schedule is easier. So I see them like kind of escaping.
You have them making the playoffs.
Yeah, I do think the Panthers will make the playoffs.
Wow,
the schedule is just not a threat. Like, look, they get to play the NFC least. Their division. We'll get to how I feel about their division. I mean, there's going to be tough games. Like, I think the Cardinals and the Dolphins and the Bills will be games where it's like, those are going to be really tight. But I think, you know, the Bills should handle business. The Bucs should handle business. That's 3 losses. I would predict an upset loss somewhere in there for 4. And then I would look at
Patriots. You think they're gonna beat the Patriots? You think they're gonna beat the Vikings?
They could. No, and then I'd put the Dolphins and the Vikings as like kind of flex wins there, where they could maybe win one, maybe lose one. So I got them right there, 11-6, 12-5.
I don't know, man. Because I don't think they're better than the Vikings for sure. I don't think they're better than the Cardinals for sure.
I like their offseason. I honestly give it an A. I think they got better. Not an A plus.
No, they got better, but dude,
it's
like,
all on Darnold.
I think it's because you like Darnold more than I do.
I
like Darnold.
My gut's telling me Darnold's gonna be the missing piece.
I don't know, man. Darnold,
it's risky.
There's a lot of fix there, bro. A lot to fix there.
I mean, does it get better than having, a decent O-line, Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, a somewhat average defense?
Best,
I mean,
one of the best coaches in the league right now.
Yeah.
Matt Rule.
I think Matt Rule will be really good.
Yeah, but I think Darnold will have good moments. That's why I have them going like 8 or 9, 9 or 8, around there. But to go like 12-5, dude. That's like top 4 seed,
Yeah, I think they're going to be kind of fraudulent, but they're going to get that higher seed just because the schedule's not tough. But I mean, look, I'm still taking someone like Darnold over someone like Zach Wilson.
Bro, no way.
Bro, have you seen all the reports on Zach Wilson?
I have not seen any of the reports.
It's not going well for him in training camp. We'll just put it that way.
Hey, bro, is this training camp or is this real NFL games, bro?
Training camp matters.
And also, okay, I think Sam Darnold's probably better than Zach Wilson right now because rookie QBs always suck, usually.
Yeah.
But like long term, there's no way that Sam Darnold's better than Zach Wilson, bro.
We'll see. He could be.
No way you think you're taking Sam Darnold over Zach Wilson?
Well, right now I am, but going in the future,
long term.
I honestly don't believe in Zach Wilson. I really don't. I don't see much of a difference between him and someone like Sam Darnold. This dude has never beaten a winning college team.
And he can move in the pocket, bro.
Bro, he's never beaten a winning college team.
Okay, oh my bro. Okay,
that matters.
You like Trey Lance, right? You like Trey Lance?
Of course.
Doug, I can apply the same logic.
No, Trey Lance won against winning teams. He just didn't play a lot, which is why I said
who did he beat? And also, by the way, you can't evaluate quarterbacks based on their winning record.
You can. It depends who you play for sure.
No, it doesn't, dude. It's
like
you don't evaluate winning. You evaluate talent, bro. That's how it works.
Exactly. That's why Trey Lance will be the best quarterback out of this draft.
Dude,
You know what? I want to go off topic here a little bit. Let's talk about the quarterbacks in the draft. Now that we're getting worked up.
There's no way you're taking Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, 3 years, will be the best quarterback in the draft, hands down. I literally threw a pillow at the TV when Denver.
I will bet you anything that Trey Lance is the 4th best quarterback in this draft.
Oh, I'll take that bet right now.
Right now, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, all better than Trey Lance, bro. Yeah.
Zach Wilson.
Yes, Zach Wilson is definitely better than Trey. Bro.
Oh my goodness.
Mac Jones is better than Trey Lance.
McCarthel Jones.
Yes, McCarthel Jones. Whatever his name is, McCarthel.
You know what Cam Newton calls him? He calls him mac and cheese. You're taking him?
Yes, I'm taking Mac Jones over Trey Lance. There's nothing that Trey Lance is good at as a QB outside of being a phenomenal athlete.
Yo, he's fast. He is the best IQ of every person in the draft.
He does not have a good IQ.
He's the best IQ, hands down.
No, he doesn't.
Any coaching report.
No, he doesn't.
Any coaching report. Any scouting report. His IQ is better than every quarterback in the draft. He enters a room. He watches film more than everyone else. He's pocket presence.
I've watched this stuff, bro. He makes bad reads, dude.
No, he had the lowest interception to completion ratio out of all the quarterbacks.
He threw the ball like 16 times, bro.
His touchdown to pick ratio was the lowest by far.
He threw the ball 16 times.
That's ratio. That's not amount. It's ratio.
Bro, he threw the ball 16 times a game, bro.
Because he's efficient. And look at his
he's a great athlete. He's a great athlete.
Percentage was
arm
just
is not incredible. He can't read the game properly. But at the same time, dude, he does have Kyle Shanahan, so it might get all fixed up.
I'm telling you, him going to the Niners.
Right now, I'm taking 3 quarterbacks over him for sure. Maybe 4.
Dude, if I had the first overall pick in the draft, I'm trading down and taking Trey Lance.
Dude, you're ridiculous.
Trey Lance 1. Okay, Trey Lance 1. Number 2, T-Law. 3, I'll say McCarthel. And then I'll go 4, Justin Fields, 5, Zach Wilson.
You don't know anything, bro. I'm a newbie to football, bro. This is my like second, third year of watching football, bro. And you don't know football, bro. There's no way you're taking Zach Wilson 5, dude. He's arguably 1.
Trey Lance first of all, Trey Lance as a college prospect looks almost identical to what Mahomes was coming out. Look at the low ratio. Mahomes went 10 out of a Texas A&M.
Mahomes didn't throw the ball 16 times a game, bro.
Yeah, but his ratio was lower, and he did throw the ball less than other quarterbacks.
You remember that?
Remember size,
we saw speed, signs of Mahomes being incredible when we saw games like Texas Tech versus Oklahoma against Baker Mayfield. Do you remember that game when they both dropped 55 or something crazy like that? Trey Lance has never dropped over like 20, dude.
Well, that's why I'm saying he needs 2 years, but actually 1 year by next year.
Dude, I don't understand what's so good about his game outside of his elite frame. You know?
Trust me. His build, his IQ, his throwing ability, his speed.
Dude, what throwing ability, bro?
What throwing rocket? He is not a better arm. His arm is as good, if not better, than every QB in this draft.
No, bro. No, dude.
Yes.
His IQ is very poor. But
IQ is he is the best IQ out of every QB.
He makes the wrong reads. He makes wrong. And also, if you think he's a sensational
thrower, how does he make wrong reads if his incompletion and his interception ratio is the lowest? How is that those wrong?
A lot of his plays were like coaching plays. Like the coach would say, like what McVay would do to Goff. Look at this.
Look up the highlights. They're like 50-yard bombs.
No, they're not, bro.
Like flips
of the play action stuff, bro. It's not like legit down the field stuff.
Play action's like the most used play in the NFL.
I'm saying it's coach dependent. That's why it's like possible that he's like the 3rd best QB because like he has Kyle freaking Shanahan as coach, you know? So it's gonna help him no matter what. If I was the Niners, I would have, first of all, I don't know why
you want McCarthy. You want McCarthy.
I would have taken Mac Jones, bro. Definitely. I mean, Mac Jones, dude, there's like no reason why you shouldn't like Mac Jones outside of his athleticism. And you don't win with athleticism at your
team. I got something for you. Name 1 good NFL quarterback that came from Alabama. Oh, wait. You take your time.
Dude, take
your time. Take your time.
Okay, I can't name one. So
exactly.
That's your argument? Name one good quarterback from where is he from?
No, listen to this.
Where's Trey Lance from? Where's Trey Lance from? Where's Trey Lance from?
Northern Minnesota or something like that.
Okay, name
somewhere in Minnesota. No, listen to this.
That argument.
When you play for Alabama or any top school, you're throwing to Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, who's the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith, and you have the best O-line guarding you, bro. He's throwing to.
Okay, so
that's why. Listen, that's why people from Alabama always don't do well in the NFL. But it's the quarterbacks that come from teams who aren't as good, like not elite Pac-12 teams, always have the best quarterbacks. Mahomes, like Texas A&M, Herbert, Oregon. You know what I mean?
Let me get this straight.
Deshaun.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me the reason why you don't like Mac Jones is because he had elite receivers around him.
Yes, he's literally throwing to like 10 yards of space. Like, it's not hard to do. And with an O-line like that, you don't even have to be athletic.
So we're penalizing players for having a good team.
I'm not penalizing him. Oh,
yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's why you're saying.
That's fine. He looks like AJ McCarron, bro. I mean, AJ McCarron lit it up in college too, throwing to elite receivers.
Bro, dude,
I don't think he's in the league.
Much about Mac Jones that I like. First of all, he can actually move in the pocket and he's sort of coordinated, unlike Trey Lance. He can actually throw down the field, no problem without a play action, bro.
Dude.
And his reads are incredible, dude. He makes the right read.
You can pick any read you want. You're gonna win. Like, Your third option is Jalen Waddle, bro. Your third option is Jalen
analyzing him for having good teammates, bro.
Well, I am definitely out of college. There's a reason Alabama doesn't have elite QBs. They have elite everything except QBs.
Okay, let me tell you this. You think Tua Tagovailoa is a good QB?
No, prospect? He's from Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Boom. My point exactly.
Okay, but he's not.
You know who would take over Tua? Gardner Minshew.
Okay, cool. I don't like Tua either. But dude, as a prospect, I don't like either of also, and then Jalen Hurts come from Alabama.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, those are just not good prospects, bro. They're not good prospects. It works in college level. They're
because Alabama never has good they never have good.
The way Mac Jones moves in the pocket, the way he reads the game, it's translatable into the NFL, dude.
You see Tua and Jalen Hurts in college, they move the same way. Okay, not the same way, but
no, bro. No.
They have when the pocket, dude. When the pocket
Jalen Hurts, I think Jalen Hurts is a horrendous QB, but I'll give him this. He is a crazy good athlete. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Tua is not that good. He's all right.
I don't understand Tua at all. He's not really an athlete. His arm's not that good.
He's just accurate.
Yeah, I guess.
But dude,
I mean, okay, look.
Mac Jones is what you want in a QB, bro. I feel like everyone is like, oh, we need like the Rodgers, the Mahomes, the Sean Watt, these mobile bro. You don't win. You don't need those kind of QBs to win a Super Bowl, bro.
Well, you kind of do.
No, you don't. Tom Brady can't move at all.
No, but Tom Brady is different. It's the mind. Tom Brady finesses the whole game.
You don't need a mobile quarterback to win, dude.
The runner-up GOAT right here. This guy's like the smartest quarterback of all time. Like, unless Mac Jones,
you don't need that guy. You don't need to be mobile.
Look, you can get Fitzpatrick.
It helps. But you don't need to be mobile to be a great.
You can get your Fitzpatrick.
Matt Ryan is not mobile. Matt Ryan is not mobile.
You're not winning Super Bowls with Matt Ryan though, unless you
damn near won. They damn near won, bro.
Your roster has to be elite, and that was the Gurley phenom years, right?
Gurley.
Am I wrong? Was that the
Gurley was Matt Ryan?
No. So he had Julio. He had an elite running back too.
Blake Bortles almost took the Jaguars to the Super Bowl, bro. They made
if your roster's good, but you won't get to the championship. Look at the last 10 Super Bowls. The last one I could think is Joe Flacco, but Flacco had like a ridiculous, like him and Eli Manning are the weirdest quarterbacks in the league where they have like those.
Dude, yeah, exactly. You don't need to be extremely like it just looks.
Well, Mac Jones isn't gonna have a stupid run like that. Like that's not who he is.
Why?
At best, he's a
Why? Why?
Because
at best he's a Matt Ryan. Yeah, Matt Ryan was like a top 5 QB in his prime. Matt Ryan was like a top 5 QB in his prime.
Yeah. So that's Mac Jones' upside. If he proves me wrong, that's what he can become.
You know what Trey Lance's upside is?
Mahomes.
Taysom Hill. Like Taysom Hill, bro. I'm not even kidding. He's like Taysom Hill.
Yo, I'm gonna clip this. This going on Instagram. Repeat that.
It is going on.
You said Trey Lance is upside. The 4th overall draft pick. His upside is Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. From what I see, he's like Taysom Hill.
His upside is Taysom Hill.
Okay, not his upside. Okay, that's how I said it. I'll take that back. I think he'll be like Taysom Hill. His upside is like a super athlete with a great arm that can read defenses and can run. No question. But what I see, he's Taysom Hill. Just Taysom Hill, dude.
Wow. You're telling me all those scouting reports about IQ, physical ability. He was the most loved quarterback in the draft, all that.
He was not the most loved quarterback in the draft. Bro.
No, by scouts he was.
No, he wasn't, bro.
Yes, the Niners literally finessed everyone. And Denver loved him too.
Okay, because the Niners are so desperate for someone other than Jimmy G. You guys would like anyone, bro. It's Drew Lock.
I would like anyone. I really would.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, could you imagine?
To me, Trey Lance is gonna be like Taysom Hill. I'm not gonna say that's a ceiling because he can definitely get past that because he's Kyle Shanahan. But to me, he's Taysom Hill.
All right, that's a good clickbait. I can't believe you. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I'm about to.
I'm telling you, bro. To me,
I'm gonna leave this
Hill. He is Taysom Hill, bro.
I'm gonna remember you said that. You've made some crazy takes lately. I'm gonna remember you said that. And when he's lighting you up in fantasy, I'm gonna send this to you.
No, bro. I refuse.
Anyways, let's get back on topic. That was fun.
That was fun. All right, well, we can start talking about the
I don't really want to talk about.
Remember how we're talking about Matt Ryan? We can talk about the Falcons now.
Why do I want to talk about the Falcons? I'll tell you why I don't want to talk about them, because they're terrible. Okay, they have no money. They have absolutely no money. And Matt Ryan's contract extension was horrible. They lose Julio. Their defense is still atrocious.
Yeah,
They're just look at this cap hit. Okay, look at this. Matt Ryan, 26, right?
Yeah.
They got Grady Jarrett, who's a pretty good defensive tackle. 20 million. Actually, technically 20.1. They spent 13 million on Jake Matheaus.
They still have that one guy from the Rams. What's his name? He's getting overpaid too. He's a D-lineman. Yeah. I forgot his name.
Any person who signs a Rams player is just ridiculous.
No, it's all Aaron Donald, bro.
It's not Dante Fowler.
Yeah, Dante Fowler.
Oh, yeah. He's making 10.6. And that was a restructured contract too.
Overpaid.
So, you know what? I'll tell you what the Falcons are. The Falcons are what they've always been. They're going to be flashy. Their defense got a little better. I think they have a coach who's like settling down a little more. But
I like their coach. It's Arthur Smith. He's
really well last year.
Yeah.
I love Ridley, but I question Ridley as a one, because I feel like he's a speed back who with like really good hands, but he's gonna get the number one. Actually, let me take that back. He did have the number one coverage last year, and he did pretty well. So I think Ridley's a solid one.
Solid one. No.
But hey, let's talk about what I've been avoiding. They got Kyle freaking Pitts.
Ooh, Kyle Pitts.
They got Kyle Pitts.
This guy is insane because he moves like a receiver and has that kind of body, bro, and explosive.
This guy might be like the next Julio. I'm not even kidding, because we do know Matt Ryan's a gunslinger. You know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he's Julio because he played for the same team as Julio, but
that's why I'm saying that system-wise.
I mean, dude, like he's got everything that you want to talk except blocking. He's an okay blocker, but having like run outside is like so cheese. You know, running him run outside.
And he's going to be matched up on linebackers. I
know, and then if you have to put like a cornerback on him too, like it's just such a matchup nightmare. Because you're probably gonna have to play like 5 cornerbacks, and then it just opens up the run game. Like it's just like, dude, it's just Kyle Pitts is generational type talent. It's just, I mean, 4th overall pick is crazy, but I mean, I like the pick, to be honest. What they did with him.
I mean, when you get a talent like this, you got to take them. Yeah. Even if it's not what you need. Unless if you're really desperate, you trade down. You know, their secondary is kind of washed. You can get like a Surtain or like a Micah Parsons, but honestly, you can't pass up on Kyle Pitts. If he makes them better, I don't know if he will make them better, especially his rookie year. I think this is all on the coach, because they're kind of a weird team where like they'll have a really good year, like a Super Bowl run, and then like last year they'll go like 5 and like 11. So. You know, if they're coached well, they're a little more disciplined.
I mean, dude, if you think about it, though, last year the Falcons should have been like they should have been like 10-6. You know?
Yeah, because they have the upside. Like they're.
Oh, it's because they blew so many games. You know.
Exactly. So if coaching fixes that, the Falcons could be another one of those sleeper teams with an easy schedule where they can.
You were just talking about how horrible they are, bro. What happened?
No. I'm saying they're like. They didn't get better. In my opinion.
Yeah.
It's all on coaching, though. Like, NFL is way more coaching dependent than, like, the NBA.
I like the Falcons more than the Panthers, to be honest.
I get that.
You know? But I don't have any of these teams making the playoffs outside of the Bucks. Maybe the Saints, but, yeah.
All right. So, record. Let's hear it.
Record for the Falcons. 10-7.
10-7.
10-7.
Okay.
So like, you know how I said for Carolina, I said 8 or 9 or 9 or 8. I'll say they're 10 or 7 or 9 or 8. They're in that range. So I'll project them to be 9.5 wins. You know.
I think that's a fair assessment.
So somewhere there. I actually think their team is not bad.
So how do you see Kyle Pitts doing this year in Atlanta?
Kyle Pitts.
Because rookies are
It's tough because rookie tight ends always stink.
not even tight ends. Rookie everything's always stink, except for defensive players.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see him getting like 800 yards already this season. You know, if he gets like 5 touchdowns, it's pretty impressive. 5 touchdowns, 800 yards. But I think that's like, it's just because he's freaking a rookie. You know, he's just a rookie.
I don't know. I see Kyle Pitts doing a lot for this offense, like a lot. I think there's a huge void with Julio there, and Kyle Pitts is arguably the most NFL ready player taken in like the top 10.
I don't think so. It's Mac Jones to me. He's the most NFL ready.
Kyle Pitts is more NFL ready. You look at how he moves around the he moves just in general, like he's ready to go. So I see Kyle Pitts having a big year.
Can't block, dude. He's a below average blocker.
Tight ends don't really even block anymore. They always take.
You know why George Kittle's the best tight end in the league? It's because he's literally like a top 3 blocker in the NFL.
Yeah, but they're different offenses. The Niners are all run, so you kind of need a George Kittle. But like if you're Atlanta, you're a gunslinging offense, you're gonna put him out wide, you know.
But dude, like tight end, like you gotta know how to. Dude, if you can block, you have so much more value, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, Kyle Pitts, by the way, we keep dissing his blocking. He's not a bad blocker. He's not elite.
It's below average. It's not. It's below average.
It's above. He's got above average blocking. He's not elite, but
below average.
He's a very solid blocker.
But to be honest, though, like a lot of like from what I've seen from his college tape and stuff, like a lot of it's because like he's always playing outside. So like I don't know, he might be like taking a play off or something. But what I've seen, he's below average. I think he can be good because it was, you know, obviously you see his frame, but yeah, he's below average, bro.
All right, I disagree with you on that. But
wait, how old do you think he'll do this year?
I think Kyle Pitts is going to do exceptional this year. I think.
Give me like a stat prediction right now. I say 800 yards and 5 touchdowns. That's pretty solid for a rookie tight end, bro.
I would not be shocked at all if he goes for 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns.
1,000 yards.
I'd say like 1,000 and 8 to 10 touchdowns.
As a rookie,
he's ready to go, and I don't see him blocking a lot. And Matt Ryan, he loves big, fast options like Julio. I think he's gonna love having Kyle Pitts next to Ridley.
No, he's not gonna get 1,000 yards, bro.
As a rookie, and I might even jump it.
George Kittle as a rookie, 515 yards, and how many touchdowns he get? He got 515 yards and 2 touchdowns, bro. As a rookie, George Kittle, you know.
But we've never ever seen a prospect like Kyle Pitts, a tight end prospect like this.
I don't think.
Actually, I might even jump it to 12 touchdowns. I could totally see it.
12 touchdowns, and
it depends how the Falcons play. If they play how they always play, and he doesn't get hurt, I think Matt Ryan's gonna abuse him.
12 touchdowns, bro.
Wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. I think a lot of people in fantasy.
Bro, you know Travis Kelce? He like the first year that I actually played, he had 860 yards, and that was his second year in the league. There's no way Pitts is gonna get 1,000 yards, bro. 800 is pretty high.
Out of every person I've heard, I like
bro, Hawkinson had 760 last year, bro. And he had
guys, dude, Hawkinson and Kittle, their rookie years were nothing like Kyle Pitts. We've never seen a tight end.
Hawkinson broke out last year, and he had 760.
People are already saying Kyle Pitts is going to be the greatest tight end of all time, based off like his skill. I'm saying I would not be shocked.
He gets 1,000 yards out the gate, I will give it to them. He'll be the greatest tight end in history. Or something.
After 1 year, I wouldn't even do that. I'm just saying, like, if the Falcons play in the system they always have.
Oh, that's just how sure I am of Kyle Pitts not getting 1,000 yards and 12. You said 12 touchdowns?
I like the Kyle Pitts. I think he's gonna have a big year.
Oh, bro.
I wouldn't take him in fantasy though, because I don't know. I feel like people are gonna take him a little high. And I'm not gonna reach for Kyle Pitts. But
damn, bro, you're making some crazy picks, dude. Trey Lance, best quarterback in the league.
Yeah,
bro. I mean,
I love Trey Lance. Kyle Pitts. This guy's gonna be something crazy.
Yeah, he's something crazy, but he's not gonna get 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns first.
Wouldn't be
Bro,
surprised.
that's like, how
Our
many?
receiver numbers.
Jefferson had like 1,300, dude. He's like almost as good as Jefferson was last year as a receiver, and that's like historic. There's
But
like
Jefferson had Kirk Cousins. He didn't got Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's favorite throw is the deep 50-yard sideline throw to Ridley and Julio. You don't think he's gonna give Kyle Pitts that?
You'll give it to him.
On
800
a
yards.
linebacker with his speed? Woo.
800 yards, bro. 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's my opinion.
All right. Anyways, for me, record-wise,
Yeah. Where you going?
I'm gonna put them right at 9 and 8.
9 and 8.
I kind of see. I think they're gonna be a middle of the road team. They got work to do for sure. I don't see them being great, but
No,
I think
I'm just assuming that they don't choke the way they did last year in the end.
No,
Remember
I
when
agree.
Todd Gurley scored that touchdown and they lost by scoring a touchdown. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know.
I think Arthur Smith's going to be good for them. I think he's a much better coach than who'd they have. They had the Dan Quinn.
Quinn, dude.
Now he's on the Cowboys.
You on the Cowboys now?
I think so. Am I crazy?
Dude, you got it.
Let me check.
Oh, wait, the Cowboys just hired another.
I'm pretty sure he's the offensive coordinator, or defensive coordinator.
He's a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, defensive coordinator by the Cowboys. So they
Cowboys
literally
will be fantasy gold this year. Holy crap! All right,
the Cowboys are fantasy gold if Dak's healthy, because he's getting another MRI, like I said.
I know. Hopefully he's fine. Or else the Cowboys just completely fall. Dude, you know how Dak said like he's not chasing historic records. No matter what with this Cowboys team, if Trevon Diggs is your cornerback 1, you're gonna be chasing historic records. He's gonna throw for like 7,000 yards, bro, and like 59 touchdowns.
That's why I took him in the other league. I mean, Dak, like, we always make fun of like one of our friends because he always takes Dak, but Dak is crazy in fantasy.
You know, he's insane.
All right. Up to the last team, we're looking at the New Orleans Saints. This is an interesting one.
Interesting. To me, they definitely got worse though, because they lost a lot of their players.
Trending up, down, or sideways? Absolutely trending down. They have no money. Like, they actually have no money. They can't get anything. They can't do anything they want. I personally like Jameis Winston. I think under Sean Payton's system is going to be good for him. He didn't play for a year. He got to sit behind Drew Brees. If you think Taysom Hill starting over Jameis, you're crazy. That's Taysom Hill.
That's what you think, because you think that Trey Lance is going to be the best QB in this draft. So you're basically saying that he's better than Jameis anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Taysom Hill's not like a starting quarterback. He's just
Trey Lance isn't starting quarterback either because he's Taysom Hill.
Oh my goodness. You keep that same energy.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm watching you. Anyways, yeah, so Jameis is going to be the starter. I hope he gets better because his talent is there. He just has no IQ at all. So I'm hoping Sean Payton and Drew Brees helped even him out, but they got no money.
They just lost Michael Thomas too because injury, yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like they let him go.
No, injury.
Like, okay, so they lost Drew Brees, right? They lost, let's see here. They lost Michael Burton. I mean, who cares? But they lost Jared Cook, Emmanuel Sanders, Malcolm Brown, Trey Hendrickson, Quan Alexander.
Yeah.
They
got overpaid though. Damn.
They're going down. Like,
they still got their franchises though, but they're getting old, man. Cam Jordan's getting old.
Exactly.
Hey, Lattimore's 25. So
I feel like they're holding on. They're just trying to cling on. But now that Breeze is retired, I mean, if I'm the GM,
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, if I'm the GM, I'm blowing this team up. Like, you're stuck right now. You're going down. Just get down faster, and you can rebuild. You know, this team's not going.
I think they're definitely gonna. This is gonna be down year for them. There's no one to throw to on the team. MT's gone outside of like Kamara. I mean, hey, we can see not Drew Brees, what's his name? Jameis again. And look, he has talent. You know, we saw him throw for 30 touchdowns and have 30 interceptions the same year. And threw for like what, 5,400 yards or something crazy like that.
Yeah, but he also led the league in picks.
Yeah, 30 interceptions, bro. Ridiculous. But I mean, if anyone could fix Jameis, it's Sean Payton.
Exactly. And a year under Drew Brees. It takes a lot to be a starting quarterback and to say, I'm not going to play for a whole year. I'm just going to learn. So,
if they stink, worst case, they can just draft the quarterback next year,
yeah, they got to blow it up. How do you feel about Alvin Kamara this year?
I mean, Kamara's going to be same top 5 running back. Are you talking about fantasy or like general?
In general and fantasy.
Fantasy, dude, it's like dependent on like Taysom Hill if he starts, because Taysom Hill runs so freaking much. But overall, like I think Kamara will be the same. I think there's a chance Kamara like actually doesn't try that hard, because I think the Saints are actually going to tank this year, to be honest. And I think Kamara is going to like take a lot of games off, and they're going to like rest him, and because he just signed an extension, I believe, right? And yeah, I mean,
that's an interesting take.
Yeah, I don't like him that much for fantasy, to be honest.
But he's also like the only option, so he could be getting absolutely everything, especially early on.
That's true. It's
risky.
It's just that vibe that like you just don't play that much because like he has nothing to play for, And he's been playing so much because they've always been making runs deep in the playoffs,
Yeah, you bring up a good point. Actually, I question how dedicated he will be if the Saints decide to tank.
On top of that, remember how bad he was with Taysom Hill?
Yeah, he was.
So,
dude, that's a really good point.
Yeah, it's just there's so many. Like, if I had to choose a bust in the top 10 running backs for fantasy this year, it'd probably be Kamara. So
I could see that. Not because he's bad, but just
no question, he's a top 5 running back talent.
When you have a Hall of Fame quarterback at the helm for 15 years and he leaves, like, where do you go from here?
Yeah, exactly. There's just so many unknowns for me with Kamara, But it can also be like a best case scenario, because if he is committed, if the Saints are a competent 9-8 team, 10-7 team, dude, like you might be looking at a top 3 running back, So
yeah,
like, I think it's possible that the Saints are top, like that they scratch the playoffs.
It depends if they try or not, because you brought up the tanking idea.
Yeah, exactly. They might just take the season,
They should.
They got to get their cap space and all.
Although I know
it's all because of like Drew Brees, they want to win a championship with him. Sadly, couldn't do it, but yeah. So all I think. What's your predicted record for them?
I think they're like the same level as the NFC least. So I think we're gonna have some absolute duels. I'm gonna say they split and then lose their division a lot. I'm gonna put them at 6-11. I don't think they're gonna have a good year. I see
6.5 about there. So
I just don't see them having a good year.
Yeah, and they shouldn't. They should really look to tank this year. I feel like it's a good time to rebuild. Just draft a new quarterback next year.
I don't know though. The quarterbacks next year. I know it's early, but this was really
Spencer Rattler, bro. Spencer Rattler, bro.
This bad. But yeah, and there's gonna be some QBs though. I mean, obviously Rodgers next year.
Trevor Lawrence's backup. I forgot his name. He's from St. John Bosco. He's an absolute stud, apparently. I forgot his name though.
I don't know.
Like T-Law had a COVID last year, last year during college season.
Oh, at Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson.
Oh, I thought you meant like Minshew.
Oh, no. At Clemson. There's a guy that literally, I forgot his name, but he was so good apparently. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
But that's like next year, the year after next year. So.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there could be some prospects who come out. Senior year is always different and people are maturing. But yeah, I don't see the Saints having a good year. But honestly, they could hold their team together because, you're going to have Deshaun. Rodgers will be on the move next year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get them this year, and I'm heartbroken.
I think Rodgers will show up next year, to be honest.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what we're doing. Like, really? Bridgewater and Locke? Like, are we so we're trying to create competition so Drew Lock gets better? Why don't we just get Deshaun?
If I were you, I would have taken Mac Jones instead of Patrick Surtain, to be honest.
There you go with McCarthy. There you go.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, our secondary this year, though. Oh, my goodness. Shout out Daniel Jones, man. I apologize in advance. This man's about to throw for 90 yards and 4 picks.
Yeah, no, dude. What first game, right?
First game. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Well, anyways, back on
I was
topic.
I'm like, man, yeah. He's about to stink this year, and it's gonna be sad, but yeah.
So we're in the division. I have Tampa 1. I'm gonna put the Panthers 2, the Falcons 3, and the Saints 4.
I got Tampa, the Falcons, then Panthers, then Saints.
So I think we're mostly on the same page here.
Yeah. Not horrible. I hate your Trey Lance take, but
Oh my goodness. Trey Lance will be the best quarterback.
Taysom Hill, bro.
I'm telling you. Look at this confetti. Trey Lance is gonna have this one day.
Taysom Hill, bro. Taysom Hill.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening to episode 3 of our podcast. Next week, we're going to get into more divisions. We'll get around the NFC least, which is always popular. Even the Rams, Denver. We'll get into all of it in free agency. So just stay tuned for more updates. Is there anything else you want to add?
Nah. So we're excited to get into football season. And yeah.
All right.